So today we start with the lecture of data communication for this second unit, error control coding. And in the last lecture we have seen little bit the introduction of block codes. Okay. So today we would be continue the same topic. Uh, we have seen the block codes. We have seen how the block codes has been defined. What is the meaning of the generator matrix? So take a quick look again related to the linear block codes because we have to be final complete this topic today with one or two examples. So if you have to be see a linear block code is what? It is a n comma k linear block code. Generally, a linear block code has been defined with this representation n comma k. So n is what? If you have to be see what is the n here? N is here the number of bits present in the code word. So n is here what? Number of bits present in the code word. The code word we would be going to form, and k is what? Number of bits in the message words. Okay, and that would be defined by the k by n generator matrix. Okay, and this is the generator matrix is generally used. So we have also defined the uh, this generator matrix, that is nothing but a k is to n generator matrix. K is the number of bits present in the message. So k is the number of rows for the generator matrix. So this would be starting from 0 to k minus 1 means k numbers of rows, and it would be start from uh, 0 to n minus 1 means number of columns are n, that is representing the number of bits present in the code word. So this is the way of representation for the linear block code. And by out of we know that in our message signal there is a k number of bits are present, so we can able to form the to the power k binary code words. This is the number of code words we can form to a message. Okay, so this is that we have discussed in the last lecture also. Now moving further, if you have to be see for a binary information, generally for a binary information, what happens? Uh, there is a message representation is there. Generally, we use a binary codes. So it is a U. Here we are using the terminology U. You can use any other terminology as well. Different books having using the different. Someone using the D, someone using the X. You can use any one of this. And from whatever the code word is will be formed, so this could be represented with this equation. So here we are saying that V is the code word, final code word that is made from the U message, and G is the generator matrix. So when you have to be V is equal to UG, that is U naught, G naught, U1, G1 up to the U k minus 1, G k minus 1, you would be get a n bit code word. Okay. And there is some properties of the linear block codes are also discussed, like that if v1 and v2 are code word, then v1 plus v2 is also a valid code word, and all zero vectors are always present in the any every linear codes. This is all we have discussed, and we have taken this was one of the example in the last class. Okay, so this is the messages. This is a 6 comma 3 means k is your 3 and n is your 6. 6 comma 3 linear block code. It is a very simple form of the linear block code because n minus k bits are also here. We have to see. So this is the way that out of u1, u2, u1, u0, u1, u2, we are going to create v0 to v5 code words. These are the bits positions are there MSB to LSB. Now we have seen that how to form this because there is a 3 bits message, so we have the probability of to the power 3 8 code words could be formed of all the 6 bits. So we have seen that from the table we have defined the equations as well also, and we have come to the equations like v0 is u1 plus u2 u0 plus u. This is the equation we have discussed last class. Now we have to be see with the help of this algebraic equation, how we would be define the generated matrix. So generally, this formula we have learned: V is equal to UG, and here V is of the 6 bits. So that is start from the V naught. That it would be starting from the V naught to the V5 here. These 6 bits are there: EMSB to LSB. Then a message bit is 3 bit U naught to U2, and there is a K is to N, means there is a 3 is to 6 generator matrix are there. Now we have to find out the value of G00, G10, G20 like this. What should be the value of this in the binary form? So when you have to come to this, the generator matrix for this code is up to this point we have discussed. So how this generator matrix has been generated? How we have written here the positions of G00 as a 0, G10 as a 0, 1, G20 as a 1. So anyone has been search it out in any textbook or any reference you have during this gap of lecture? Anyone? Okay. So see how this has been defined. So this particular G0, G00 and G0G1. So what happens because of that? This is the representation of V0. This is V1, V2, V3, V4, V5. Okay. So what is the equation we have written for this? Remember that. So if you have to remember the previous slide, so V0 is what? U1 plus U2. V1 is U2 plus U2. U0 plus U2. And V2 is U0 plus U1. So if you have to see, what is V0? V0 is nothing but, it is what? U1 plus U2. So if you have to put up this U1 plus U2, this is U0 plus U2. This is U0 plus U1. And this is what? U0. This is U1 and this is U2. Just put up this value. You would be easily get your answer. So what is U0 plus U1 plus U2 is here? U1 plus U2. There is a 3-bit message. Okay. So obviously you would be get a value 0 here. Okay. Then for this you have to refer the table, whatever the starting table we have taken from 000 to like this. Okay. So you would be get that for the first position G00 it would be coming as a 0, then it is a 1, then it is a 1. So in this way we have taken a distribution of this. Okay. Understood how we have defined this? See, in this particular V0 there is absence of the U0 is there. U0 is not present. So the first position here, when you have to multiply this, it is U0, it is 1 and U2, like this you have to multiply this. So what you would be got, this is the first position, there is a U0 is absent in this equation, so it would be a 0. U1 and U2 is present, so wherever it is 1 and 1. Similarly here, in the V1, U1 is absent. That's why this is position is a 0. Second, similarly third, U0 and U1 is present, only U2 is absent, so it is a 0. Similarly, it is a replica of U0. Next one, V3. So it would be only the first position 1 and rest of the position is 0. Then there is a V0, V4 is replica of nothing but U1. So only the second position 1 and rest of the position is 0. And third, last one is V5. It is a replica of U2. So only the last position is 1 and rest of the position is 0. So in this way we have we find the generator matrix. Okay. Now I think your idea is clear. Okay. Now, after writing this particular equation, when you would be get the generator matrix, and once you have got the generator matrix, you can write the V or code word for any value of U. For example, how many way the value of the U is possible? If you have to be see 3-bit data, we have the 3-bit data, so how many U can possible is there? It would be start from the U0, U1 and U2. So there is a 8 possibilities are there. There is a 8 possibilities are there like this. I am writing here. Okay. There is a 8 possibilities from 000 to 111. And suppose randomly we have choose one of this 101. This is the position. Okay. For this particular message, what should be the value of code word? If you have to be see, just use the simple mathematical formula V is equal to UG. And what is the U? You have to be see the first bit is 1, that is multiply with the this G is there, okay. Then 0 is there, then multiply with the second value of the G, and then third there is a what G you have to be remember from this 01110 means what? This is the so the first bit of 101 yani 1 is multiplied by this particular first row, okay, this particular first row. Then second is multiplied with this, and third is multiplied with this. So 101 hai. So obviously this would be remains, and this middle one would be nullify because it is a 0. When you do multiply any number with the 0, either in the modulo 2, actually it is a modulo 2 multiplication and modulo 2 addition is there. So it would be coming as the middle one is a 000. Now you have to just perform the modulo 2 addition. So this addition is not a normal addition, it is a modulo 2 addition. This is also the one of the symbol used for the modulo 2. Either you can write a simple plus or you can write a this. This is the symbol of the modulo 2 addition actually. Now we have to be just add this. So corresponding bit should be added with the corresponding bit. This is obviously 0, so this will be neglected here. So 1 is adding to the 0, 1. Then again 0 is added to the 0, 0. Then 1 is added to the 0, 1. Then 1 is added to the 0, 1. 1 is added to the 1. So it is 0. And 0 is added to the 1. It is 1. So finally we are getting this. Okay. So 101 is corresponding to the value of 101101. Now we have to be cross verified. Our answer is our answer is right or wrong? So if you have to be see for 101 of the message, you are getting a 6-bit code word 101101. So just go to that particular table. Then you have to become the idea. Confirm the idea that is it correct? So go to the table and we have to be see is it correct or not. 101 where there is a 101 and the corresponding value of the code word is 101101. Is it? So we can see whatever the procedure we have used. We have first defined the generator matrix, then we have multiplied the U with the generator matrix, and then finally we have performed the modulo 2 addition and we have got the final code word this. Okay, 6-bit code word out of this. Similarly, for each and every value you can generate this code word. In this question, the code word is already given and you have to just cross verify. But in sometimes it is generally as a simple generate all code words from the 6,3 linear block code. So at that time you have to be used some different method. Okay. So this is the way that we have to be defined that how generating the code words with the help of this linear block code. And this is the section of the transmitter only. Okay. So in the transmitter we have to be generate the code words. Now I think idea is little bit clear now. Yes or no? Anyone has any doubt till this point? Otherwise, we would be move further, and we have to be go for the. Anyone has any doubt? Any confusion? You can ask.
हेलो
Yes.
सर, आपने 101 कैसे सिलेक्ट किया? u इक्वल्स टू 101.
No, no. You have a possibility from 000 to 111. So we know that there is a 8 message. From the 3-bit message, we can form a possibility of the 8 messages. That's why I have written all the messages here. What are the probability? So out of this 8 message, you can select any message for your justification. You can do this procedure for every message, 000, 001, any, or you can write a table by your own. So this is the message one side, and another side there is the code one. And in this way, you can form a 6-bit code, and you can by yourself write a table. One side there is a message, and another side you have to be write the code words. Okay, and that is start from 000 to 111, and you can write the corresponding code words. Okay, so I have just taken one of the example. You can take any number. Instead of that 101, you can take 100, you can take 111, and just do the procedures, and you have to be get to this particular final value, और इसको just cross matching करके देख. You have to just do a cross matching with the table we have given. Okay, in this question we have already given you the code words in the form of table, and you have to be first generate the generator matrix from that Boolean expression, and then finally you have to be cross verify it. In general questions, what we ask in the examination, you have to be given already a generator matrix. Generator matrix is already given. This value is already given. Okay. In the examination, what we have to be do, we generally ask you that generate all code words of a linear block code in the form of 6, 3. Okay. And the following is the generator matrix. This value is already given. So you have to be just, we know that 3-bit means what? 000 to 111. You have to already know the messages. You have to have the available the generator matrix. Only you have to find out the value of B. Okay, and you have to write the table. You have to write the table by your own. Okay? Either this way question could be asked, or either that way question could be asked. Okay. Now this is only for the transmitter section, coding section. Now we have to come to the detection section, or in the receiver section. What are the other way to decode the code words? Okay. So now n comma k linear block code is in systematic form if its generator matrix is in the following form. So if you have to be see whatever the generator matrix we have written in formula wise, for sake of simplicity, always remember generator matrix is defined by this equation. G is equal to P colon IK. It is a matrix form. Okay. So what is the order of this? It is the order of K is to N. Generator matrix having always the order K is to N. K is the number of bits in the message. This is the number of rows, row into column, and column is number of bits present in the code words. Okay. Now what is a P? Question is arises. What is the P is there? Generator matrix is basically formed from the P and I. First of all, I come to the I. I is what? If you have to see this partition, this is the partition. Okay. It is manually created. Actually, the matrix is this within this bracket. Okay. So we have just do the partition to understanding purpose. This is what? This is a parity matrix. This is called the parity matrix. And this is called what? This is called identity matrix. Identity. Note it down. All information is very important. Identity matrix or parity matrix. Okay. So identity matrix always having the order what is k is to k. Number of rows and column is always k is to k, means number of bits present in the message. So identity matrix always, you know that what is the identity matrix? Identity matrix, the value of identity matrix is always 1. Okay, so it is written in such a way, the value of okay, someone is asking me to send the PDF. Shirsagar Panali. Okay, okay. Okay, I would be not actually. I forget, no. So I would be send you the PDF today for the first unit also, and whatever the section we have covering today for the second unit. Okay, so identity matrix always having the value 1. So for example, it is taken for a general example 100. So for previous example, what is the identity matrix? If you have to be C. So as per the order, I am saying that identity matrix having the order what k is to k. Means for our example, what is the n and k is there? It is 6 comma 3. So k is what? K is your 3. So our order of the identity matrix is 3 is to 3. So in the our case, whatever we have taken, okay. So for this case, what is 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. This is a 3-bit, 3 rows and 3 columns for our previous example identity matrix. Okay, so 3 rows, 3 columns, and each and every row there is only one. So start from MSB. MSB is having 1, then 0, then come to the next bit. Okay, then come to the next bit, and then come to the last bit like this. So the value of this, when you have to solve this matrix, you would be get, when you have to solve this particular matrix, you would be get a value that is 1. That's why it is called always the identity matrix. The value of identity matrix is always 1. And what is the rest of the part? Now we know that the order of the matrix is k is to n, and identity matrix having the order k is to k. So what is the value order number of possible columns in this parity matrix? It would be now n minus k, because k number of column has been utilized by the identity matrix. The number of remaining columns in the parity matrix is n minus k. So what is the order of parity matrix? It is k is to n minus k. Means k number of rows would be same, it would does not change, but the columns would be decreased by the amount of k. So it is n minus k. So in the previous example, n is 6. So n minus k is again a 3. K is also 3, and n minus k is also a value of 3. So in the previous case, we have seen that there is a 3-bit, 3 columns are there only for the parity matrix. Okay. So here, if you have to be start to write the parity matrix, so how you would be write this parity matrix? If you have to be see, the parity matrix would be written like this: P00, P01 up to what? P0 comma n minus k minus 1. So start from the 0 to n minus k. Okay. If you start from the 1, then it is the value n minus. But we have starting from the 0, so always 1 bit less, n minus k minus 1. And this is the number of rows. So you would be the first bit is representing the message 0 to k. Okay, that's why it is order k is to n. So first, before the comma, it is representing the rows. So 0, 1, 2 up to k minus 1. Because we are starting from 0, it is k minus 1. If you start from the 1, p1, 1, then it would be end to the pk comma 1. And it would be end here p1 comma n minus. So depending upon the representation only. Okay. So whenever you start from the 0 number, you have to be decrease the final value by minus 1. Okay. So the order of this parity matrix is k is to n minus k. And when you would be see the overall order of this generator matrix, it is nothing but first is k is common, so k comma n minus k plus k, that is n. So final order of the generator matrix is k is to n. Always remember this. K is to n is there. This is the final value of the order of your generator matrix. Okay. Everyone note it down. It is a little bit first time for you. This kind of the mathematics is there. Okay. Second, it is totally based on mathematics. Always ready with your pen and notebook. Otherwise, you would be lacking. So see here, just I again revise this. So this is your as per 6,3. So this is your identity matrix. 1 0 0 0 identity matrix I B is to 3, and this is your parity matrix P 3 is to 3 again. N minus K is again 3 here. So it is 0 1 1 1 0 1 and 1 1, and this is defining your code word values. We will come later on that particular. Okay, now it is clear. So everyone note it down, this particular whatever I have told you that. Now we move from the said other part. Systematic linear code block code. The message part consists of k unaltered message bits. K unaltered message bits. Okay. And parity check part consists of n minus k parity check bits. For systematic linear block code, message part consists of k unaltered message bits, and parity check part consists of n minus k parity check bits. That we have already discussed. So the encoding equation would be what for our this particular coding? The encoding equation for systematic code are given by parity check equations, that is Vj is equal to J is what? Any bit, because V is actually your n number of bits are there. So it would be the value of J. You can see here the value of J is between 0 to value of J is 0 to n minus k minus 1. Okay, so it would be any number between 0 to n minus k minus 1, or between 1 to n minus k. So it would be start. We know that V is equal to what? V is equal to U G, and in the G it is what? U P n minus k I k. Okay, this is actually G. So it would be Vj is equal to U0 first column P0j, then U1 P1j up to Uk minus 1 Pk minus 1j. Okay, so it would be start from U0 to up to the kth bit of the message, and it would be start from the parity from 0 to kth bit of the parity matrix, and the J would be remains here same. It is any bit, any particular bit. Okay, so if you have to be see that what the Vj is, if you want to correlate with the previous equation, previous representation, this is the, suppose any value is the Vj, any J could be any bit number. So it would be start from P0, suppose here 0 is given as a J, it is given as a J, it is given as a J, it is given as a J, like this it is a J. So it would be multiply with U0, U1, U2 and Uk minus 1 into Pk minus 1j, or you can take J could be either this as well. So again here same, U0 multiply with this, U1 multiply with this, again it is J, it is J, it is J, and Uk minus 1 would be multiplied with the Pk minus 1 into J. J could be any value. It is actually included in the parity. So parity having the higher value of the k minus 1, so n minus k, sorry, n minus k. So the value of J is in between 0 to n minus k minus 1. And what is the message bit? This is the code word representation. Message bit is what? V minus n minus k plus I. if you remember the generator matrix, so first we have represented the parity and then identity. So just add here in the parity order. Order is what? N minus k. You have to just add the ith bit. Any identity matrix bit is there. That is nothing but your matrix. So identity matrix is just a representation of the message. If you remember the first example, 6, 3, the first V0, V1 and V2, it is a combination of U0 plus U2, U1 plus U2, U0 plus U1. But rest of the last three, V3 is U0, V4 is U1, V5 is U2. So last three is nothing but it is a representation of identity matrix. That's why it is same as that of the message. And first three is the representation of parity. That's why it is a combination, linear combination of messages. Okay. Now the little bit you have clear the idea that why it is written like that equation. Okay. So this is the about the parity. So linear block code n comma k can also be represented by n minus k is to n parity check matrix. Okay. It could be represented like that. If you have to be see that, okay, like this, p n minus k comma n matrix are there, and the parity check matrix, that is the parity I have discussed you, and parity check matrix is represented by this n minus k is to n h. H is the representation of parity check matrix. Now see, what is the representation of H? H is nothing but parity check matrix. P is the parity matrix and it is parity check matrix. Now if you have to be see here how to represent the parity check matrix, just note it down. I would be tell you that how it would be represented. Okay. First of all, note it down. I am opening the attendance also. Okay. I have opened the attendance. Now see here what I want to say. So the representation of H is parity check matrix I n minus k is to pt. So what it means? Now we have changed the rows and column, interchange the rows and column to represent the H. Now if you have remember for the G is what? It is P is n minus k and I k. It is this way we have representing in the case of G. Now H is what? Parity check matrix. So in the parity check matrix, what we have done? We have interchanged the position of the identity matrix and parity matrix. Now you have to be see that this would become here second position and this would become to the first. And as well as we have changed the number of rows and columns. So the order of identity matrix is not changed. It is now from k to n minus k. I would be now n minus k. And p is what? pt. It is not a p. It is pt. Order of p is again k is here. It is k. But what is p? What is p is here? If you have to be see, it is pt. Pt means it is transpose of p. Transpose of p. Okay. It is transpose of p. So what is the transpose of p is what? What do you mean by the transpose of p? What do you mean by the transpose of p? Anyone can tell me? Anyone can tell me what is the meaning by the transpose of p? Yes? Means we have interchanging the rows and column. Okay. Now you can see I is identity matrix as usual. So the order is n minus k 1 0 0 0 0 1 1 position. We have to be shift the position of I up to the last. The last bit would become LSB would be 1. From start from the MSB end to the LSB. Okay. Start from the MSB end to the LSB. Now we have taken a partition. Okay, for I n minus k. Now we are representing here the parity matrix are there, and we will start from P00 to Pk minus 1. So in the first case, here what is it? These columns are present in the first. This is actually rows are there in the generator matrix. It is first row, it is second row, it is like the kth row. Now it would become the first column, second column, and like the kth column. Rows would be converted into the columns, and this one is nothing but the first column in the generator matrix. Now it would be become the first row. You can just see, if you have remember, just see here. This was the first. If you have remember, this was the first row P00 to Pk minus 1 to 0. It would be now become in the H first column. Sorry, first row. First column in the generator matrix become the first row. Similarly, the second column become the second row. Okay, up to the nth column would be become the kth row. So we have interchange. Transpose means what? Changing the rows and columns. Okay, whatever the present in the rows, that would be converted to the column. This is called the transpose of the matrix. So in this way, H is defined is like that. Okay, it is a transpose of the matrix G, and this is basically used to checking whether a code word is generated by matrix G or not. Okay, so just note it down. Just note it down. It is very important part. Okay. Now we have to move further. If V is equal to V naught, V1 up to Vn minus 1, because V is the n number of bits, is a binary n tuple. So V is a code word if and only if it would be satisfied this condition. This is very important condition for V. If it would be satisfied this condition, then and then only we can say that V is a valid code word. Okay, V is a valid code word. VHT. Again, we have taken the transpose of H here. Remember this. This is the one of the condition. Okay. So H transpose is what here? If you have to be see the H is first of all, H is what? H is defined as what? It is defined as in the previous equation I n minus k. It is defined as I n minus k p t. So H transpose is what? Again, change the rows and columns are here. So it is what? It is in this case I upon P. Actually, it is not upon. It is you can say the colon is there like this. Okay, this is the, and this is what? P, and it is your n minus k, like this. So we have to be see further what we can do. We have to be just end here. Thank you for all of you. Next lecture we have to be continuing.